Now I'm going to pull it away so I can show you maps, just to make sure nothing that I don't want you guys to see shows up. I'm going to just go ahead and set it way back. I'm going to zoom all the way out on here. Come on, stop being such a laggy thing. Here's maps. So this is the interface of maps. Up here we've got a search bar so you can search an address. This is your bookmarks. I'm not going to show you the bookmarks because of all the information I don't want you guys to see. This here is your location, so if I click here it'll locate me. It doesn't work for my Wi-Fi though, so that's fine. That's the thing, does not have GPS, so that's also fine. You can click on search to search, or you can click directions to get directions to a specific location. In this here, if you click here, it kind of does a nice little rolling up thing, but it gives you a few more options. You can drop a pin. You can look at traffic information if it's available. Obviously it's not there because it says right there it's not available. It can view it in different views. This is your map. You can also view it in satellite mode, which basically is a satellite photograph, which looks like that. You can view it in hybrid, which is a combination of map and satellite. It's got labels. Satellite does not have labels. Or you can view it in list, which is just a list of stuff. List is nice for directions, but not for everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and show you directions, because that's probably all you care about right now. So I'm going to go ahead and look up. We're going to figure out how to get from maybe New York. Let me pull this away here. Yeah, New York to California. I suppose. Okay, there you go. We've got that. And then when you hit route, it will route you. So let's give it a minute. The green one is your starting point, and the red one is your ending point. And this purple line in between them is your actual route. And you can hit start, and it'll begin you. And you can get walking directions, which is crazy. Actually, let's see how long it would take you to walk. So walking there. This is the recommended route for walking. Once it loads, oh, it can't be loaded. You could probably take a bus. I don't really think you could, but maybe. Nope. So I guess you have to go by car, which is good. You don't want to walk all across the country. So if we click on start, we can now start going. And an interesting thing that's really nice is that here, I'll show this to you in list view so that way you can see what I'm talking about. You see, this is all the steps in a list. That's pretty helpful. So, yeah, and you can view it by list. So if you don't want to do MapQuest, just do this instead. It works much nicer. And everything else. So, bring it back to map view. And that's that. And I'm going to go ahead and edit and just end this right here. I'm going to... Good grannies, I swear to goodness. I do not want to show you my bookmarks. Okay, I'm not going to show you an interesting feature. If I go ahead and drop a pin right there, alright, you'll see that little orange icon here. This doesn't work everywhere, but if we click on it, it'll actually give us this view, which is a really cool thing. It's actually really neat to look at. And this also works on the... Dude, check out that tall building. This also works on the desktop version of, or the fully functional web browser version of Google Maps as well. It's not only iPod Touch and iPhone limited. You can also do it anyway on the web browser version. So that's an interesting thing. So I think that's all I can really show you for maps. There's not much to show, but it's kind of cool to look at. Okay, and next up I'm going to show you weather. I'm going to go and pull it away from the camera so that way I can not give away any information. We're going to go and look at this place. Unfortunately, they kind of have cloudy weather. We kind of have cloudy weather too. But this is the interface. So, right here is the current temperature. The blue, or the over here, your white is the high, and your blue is the low. And it also shows you right there for the current day. And then here it shows you when it's updated. You can also view this in Yahoo, which will open up Safari. Or you can click here. I'm going to actually click this away from the camera so I don't give away any information. Pull this way up here. And, oh geez. Here we've got your weather. You can, that plus button right there will allow you to add a new one, a new city. The done button right here will take you back. This right here you can change to do for Fahrenheit or Celsius. Alright, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and open back up, make sure nothing shows up. Okay, so that's the weather. It's pretty simple. It's pretty useful too. I use it pretty much every morning. So that's the weather. In the next section we're going to look over clock, calculator, notes, and app store. We're going to do settings in its own separate video.